Welcome to DHNN. I'm Megan Aruda. Coming up, we are covering the Drama Club's spring performance of We Will Rock You, a tribute to Queen, the rock band. Interested in science? We will take you on a look at the latest experiment performed in Dr. Bang's Biotechnology class. Dartmouth High News Now starts right now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here's this week's announcements. This week's broadcast of DHNN is brought to you by the Literary Arts Magazine. The Literary Arts Magazine seeks to unite a community of writers, artists, photographers, and creators here at Dartmouth High School to publish our annual collection of student creative work. We are seeking editors who want to help create this annual publication that will now be virtual. Email Mr. Lima for information on how you can get involved.
Click on the link in the description to find out about all the 21 events for the class of 2021.
The Drama Club has been practicing for its spring performance of We Will Rock You, a tribute to Queen, the rock band. Here's the scoop on how it's going.
Hi everybody, I'm Shirley Byers and I'm one of the co-advisors for the Dartmouth High Theater Company. We're doing the musical We Will Rock You. We Will Rock You is basically a jukebox musical based on the music of Queen, the rock band Queen, and the book is written by Ben Elton. And the story takes place in the distant future where people are not allowed to think, dress, act. They all have to think, dress, and act the same. And live music is unknown. They don't know about composers, they don't know about rock bands, and then hijinks ensue. So it's a really fun show.
Hi, my name's Emerson Clark. I'm a part of the show We Will Rock You, and I play Oz. And she's kind of like this rebel bohemian in the show, and she sings a lot of the really cool songs like Crazy Little Thing Called Love and No One But You. And she's dating this main bohemian character, and they kind of have a relationship throughout the show, and they kind of lead all the bohemians and kind of show them the way.
Hi, we're ensemble members in We Will Rock You, and we're going to talk about dancing and singing spacing. So for our dances, we have to keep 6 feet apart to make sure that we're all safe. And we're also eliminating all partner work, but we're still making it really fun with lots of cool moves. In our fun numbers, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, I Want It All, Play the Game. And we're also spacing ourselves so we can sing properly without getting in each other's way.
And obviously singing is different. We're 6 feet apart at all times, and it's difficult with the math, but we just gotta project and make the best of it.
Making it work.
So currently we're still in the middle of the rehearsal process, and we're planning on having a performance for family members on June 8th and 9th. And then we're going to be recording the show to be streamed at a later date through our streaming program, through a program that's called On the Stage, which is really, really cool because we record the show and then we edit it. We get to sell tickets, and people can watch it. We'll have different dates that the show will be streamed, and they get to see it in the comfort of their homes.
Yeah, we get to have a live audience during the recording, so our family is going to come and watch the show, so we can have people reacting and laughing and applauding during the show. And during the live stream, we're going to have ads playing at the end because a lot of businesses are
Sponsoring
the show and are able to make some sort of appearance at the end, which is really nice.
Yeah, and we're going to have live musicians playing in the show as well, which I'm really excited about. So I hope that you guys get to check it out. It's going to be a really fun show.
Here at Dartmouth High, we have unique STEM classes, one of them being our biotechnology class. Recently, they started an experiment. What are they learning?
Is a class where we use modern technology to study biology. So in this class, we're really getting into the molecular level of things. We work a lot with DNA, we work a lot with bacteria. A recent project that students are working on right now, actually, is to take genes from jellyfish that make jellyfish glow green and put them into bacteria. So we're making genetically modified organisms, is what we're doing here. Some other things we do, we purify DNA, we cut it up with enzymes and look at the different sizes of it. We have students actually start out by making yogurt because biotechnology is really using living things as tools for us to help us. So one of the early examples of biotechnology is yogurt. So yogurt is produced when bacteria work in milk, they produce acid, and that causes the yogurt thing. So generally we start the class with students making yogurt and testing different things to make the best yogurt that they can.
I personally chose biotech because I talked to some kids in the past and they said they did really cool experiments, and Dr. Banks seemed like a really cool guy. I'd seen him in the hallways a few times, so talked to him then, and he seemed like really cool and just very knowledgeable. Can learn some stuff from him. Right now we're doing a lot of experiments on like DNA and like crime scene DNA and how you can prove if you were the culprit. It's like DNA sequences and if you're not the culprit, and that's basically the goal, is to obviously not be the victim of the crime.
Like how hands-on we are, and we're always doing different things and doing different labs and stuff. So right now in biotech we have been plating for DNA, and we just did an experiment where there was a Gatorade bottle found in the lab, and we all had to extract our own DNA to prove that it wasn't us who left it in the lab. So right now you have to get your cells so that you can get your own DNA to prove that it wasn't you.
I like working on it because we have a lot of freedom and we get to do it at our own pace, and we get to find out how to do these new things that I didn't know how to do.
The way this class works usually in non-COVID years is by about this time of the year, students are working on independent projects. So they have lots of choices of things they can do. So some of the things that they have done is bring in different types of food and ask the question, are these made from genetically modified organisms? So like Tostitos corn chips and that kind of stuff. We have students testing different antibiotics to see which antibiotics work against which types of bacteria. We use microscopy and look at the bacterial cells, and you'll see that there are different types of bacteria based on the way that they stain. And so new projects, eventually what we want to do, I'm hoping each year, I hope that we get to do it. This year, of course, didn't work out at all. Eventually, I'm hoping that students can actually take pieces of DNA from one place, stitch it into another piece of DNA, put that into new cells, and actually have those cells create proteins they want. An example of that is human insulin. So one of the stories that we use here is years ago, people who had type 1 diabetes, there was not enough human insulin to go around to treat them because human insulin is produced in the pancreas of humans. The only place you could get it was from dead humans. And so we have since learned to find the human insulin gene, put it into bacterial cells, and the bacteria produce all the human insulin that we need. So hopefully next year, each year we get closer and closer, hopefully next year we will actually have a student who can find a gene from someplace and put it into bacteria and have those bacteria produce that protein.
With spring comes baseball season. Landon Rossi spoke with our baseball coach about this year's upcoming season.
How you doing? Mike Freites, Dartmouth High varsity baseball coach. Just kind of to talk about this season and kind of what we're expecting. It's really early, so we're really not too sure right now. But one thing I can say, it's a really good group of kids. They enjoy being around each other. They work hard. So I think just by having those things in place already, we're kind of set up for success. Our first game is next Monday. We've got basically a week to get ready for it. So that's what we're doing now, and we'll just keep working and going from there.
This week's forecast looks great. Here's Kyle with the weather.
Hi, I am Kyle Salzwell, and I'm going to do your 7-day forecast. Monday, high 62, low 48, rain. Tuesday, high 65, low 46, partly cloudy. Wednesday, high 64, low 47, partly cloudy. Thursday, high 64, low 47, partly cloudy. Friday, high 64, low 47, partly cloudy. Saturday, high 65, low 50, partly cloudy. Sunday, high 67, low 51, partly cloudy. Back to you.
Satisfying. Tasty. Scrumptious. It's the lunch show.
Monday, May 10th, bacon cheeseburger. Tuesday, May 11th, popcorn chicken. Wednesday, May 12th, fajita chicken. Thursday, May 13th, Italian sampler. Friday, May 14th, BBQ pulled pork.
Thanks for watching another awesome episode of DHNN. Please subscribe to our channel and click on notifications for all of our updates. Next week, we will find out what this year's prom is going to look like. Also, our media interns have been working hard on a senior video yearbook, as well as a field trip to the Lloyd Center. We'll see a preview of their amazing work. Have a great week, DHS.
This has been a DHSTVmedia production.
Bye.